friends. Why does it say devotions on my page? I totally forgot to change that. Fuel cycling. There we go. Sorry about that. Confuse everyone. Good morning, good morning. If you're watching live, say good morning. I want to see you. I love knowing when you're here. Let's see. Send a text if I can figure out how. For some reason it's not working for me. Always technical difficulties on a Saturday morning. It's how I roll. Why can't I? No. Copy link. There we go. All right. Come on in and join me this morning. Good morning, Amber. Hey, Caitlin. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Sandy. Hi, Aiden, if you're watching. All right, let's go live on Insta, shall we? They like to join us over on the Instagram. Hey, Shirley, Sheila, Kay, Jennifer, Caitlin, Sandy. All my friends are here this morning. Give this video a share if you would. It's a huge help to me when you share these videos, especially when I'm live. It's a huge help to me. So I have been fuel cycling for the last week. I started last Sunday on a fuel cycle. If you follow Trim Healthy Mama, you may know what a fuel cycle is. If you don't follow Trim Healthy Mama, well, I'm going to explain it. So a fuel cycle is where you eat very specific fuels for an entire week. So it's 7 days. So for me, Sunday and Monday were deep S, only deep S meals. No berries, no avocados, no onions, no Brussels sprouts, no nuts, no dairy. Did I already say no dairy? And lots of veggies. Okay, lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of veggies and healthy fats. So that is a deep S. So we eat deep S for 2 full days straight. And then we have no Brussels sprouts because they have a few carbs in them. Molly, they're a little bit on the carby side. There's nothing wrong with Brussels sprouts. They're totally healthy. There's nothing wrong with tomatoes and avocados. But we're depleting all of the glucagon, I never know how to pronounce it, from our cells by removing as many carbs as we possibly can. So any veggie that's, no, they're not. They're carbier than cabbage. So any veggie that's a little bit carby, we just keep it out. Onions. So 2 full days. Bunny Clap is here. Woo woo. We all love Bonnie on Saturday mornings. Day 3 and 4 are nothing but e-meals. We can re-implement dairy in e-meals, but just the normal amounts of dairy that you would get in an e-meal. And we're straight E. And we try to avoid personal choice items as much as possible during a fuel cycle. And then the last 2 days are fuel pull days, straight fuel pull days. No carb, or very low carb, very low fat for 2 days straight. And it might sound horrifying, 2 straight days of fuel pull, but it's anything but. They're actually really good days. And every time I do it, I'm like, wow, fuel pull meals are so much more satisfying than it's so easy to skip over fuel pull. So then you finish your week with an all deep S day. And if you're going to continue into week 2, which I am, you finish your day in an E. So that is what I am doing today. So I'm on Deep S today. So far, I've had a Deep S coffee about 3 hours ago, and I'm getting ready to have breakfast as soon as I do a wee bit of food prep for the week. Just a wee bit. And you know what I'm going to prep? I'm going to prep dessert because, girl, I need my dessert. So the fuel pull days, Robin, it's a matter of getting the right meals. Creamless creamy chicken. There's a pizza version on the membership site. Omelets full of veggies. It's a matter of getting the right foods and you'll be on the right track. My inflammation is still pretty much there, Vicki. I'm having infusions this week. On Tuesday, I'm going to have an infusion that I'm hoping will help with my inflammation of alpha lipoic acid and vitamin C and some aminos and peptides and all these interesting things. The membership, I believe, is $60 for a whole year, and I have a code that saves you $10 off it. You can do $24.95 for 3 months, and if you use a $10 code, it ends up being $15 for 3 months. That's better. All right. Your small group is doing one too, Jamie? That's awesome. Awesome. Yeah, a lot of people have said that the fuel cycle has significantly decreased their inflammation. So that's awesome. So, all right, I'm going to make myself some deep S dessert and then some pudding. And the pudding will get me through Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Will get me through 4 days. Normally, it would be Gluckie pudding. But in an amazing, exciting turn of events, KJ ran out of Gluckie. This is all I have. This dusting. There's not even a teaspoon in there. I went downstairs and I was like, oh, I need to get another bag of Gluckie. And much to my surprise, there's no Gluckie in the basement. And that's because the bag of Gluckie that I'm finishing off, I've had for about 5 years. That's how long it lasts. So for real, if you look at the Gluckie on the website and you're like, ooh, $18 for that little bag, I don't know that I want to spend that money. It's 5 years worth of Gluckie. And I use a lot of Gluckie. So KJ's next task, as soon as this is over, is to order Gluckie when it's not on sale. Because that's, there was a sale this week. I know, Bonnie's right. If I would take an inventory. Not happening. Tried it. Failed. All right, so here's the other thing. Here's what I'm going to make for my deep S dessert. I'm kind of excited about this. This is from Brianna. I never remember how to pronounce it. Brianna, I believe. Thomas. Skinny Meringue Chocolate Bites. I found this on her website. And doesn't that sound good? Look at these. Can you see the picture? Doesn't it look good? You probably can't. Oh, you can't tell from the picture because it just has words all over it. Never mind. It is basically skinny chocolate topped with meringue. Or actually, it's meringue topped with skinny chocolate. So we're going to give it a go. She says 4 fresh egg whites. Well, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use carton because I have all these plain egg whites that are not egg beaters and I don't like them that much. So I want to put them in things I can hide. So 4 large egg whites would be 3/4 of a cup. So I'm going to use these babies up. 3/4 of a cup. She says to chill your bowl. I did not do that either. Whatever. 3/4 of a cup of egg whites. 2 dunks of the stevia. If you like things very, very sweet, make sure you up the sweetener in Brianna's recipes because she's a very low sweetener kind of a girl. She says 2 dunks. I'm going to do 2 very full dunks. Half of it on my counter there. Maybe a little smidgy more. Just a little smidge. Just a touch more. Just put turmeric in the... I've done that, yeah, but it's not the same. I like my egg beaters. I've done it. It's bearable. It's just not the same. All right, 1/2 teaspoon of cream of tartar. Again, I don't know what a tartar is, but this is its cream. Cream of tartar. How much? 1/2 teaspoon. This will make your egg whites firm up nicely. How much? 1/2 teaspoon. This would firm up much quicker in a cold bowl. But I don't have a cold bowl. And I ain't got room in my freezer to chill a bowl. When I read on the recipe, she said, chill your bowl in the freezer with your beaters. I'm like, this girl think I'm bougie? I ain't got that much space. Right? That's what I'm wondering. How exactly do you milk a tartar? So I'm going to whip these to stiff peaks. And then I'm going to bake it and make a little meringue, a merengue, a merengue. You could totally just make little meringue cookies with this same thing. It'd be delightful. Uh-oh, I hope my bowl's big enough. Oh, that's not a bad idea, Amber. I could have done that. Just set it outside. That would have been very smart. Yes, I'm gonna nay-nay too, Vicki. Cheryl, I am making skinny meringue chocolate bites. I'm gonna make some pudding. And then I'm gonna make breakfast. Yes, this is not my 40-year-old mixer. This is not the Moses of mixers. This is my Pampered Chef mixer. I just got a delivery from Pampered Chef. I got the quick cooker to replace my broken Instant Pot, and I got their air fryer. So I need to set them up today. It's a good idea, Amber. Anything outside here would freeze. Although it was 50, almost 50 yesterday. Weird. Poor Bonnie. She's over on Facebook recovering. She's a little loopy this morning on medication. We love medicated Bonnie. As if regular Bonnie wasn't bad enough. Yeah, I don't know how they would work if they would get crispy on the outside, Faith, like a traditional meringue. I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't think so. Right, you're never going to know what you'll get entertained with around here. Me blending stuff for 7 minutes straight. Medicated Bonnie is awesome. Medicated Bonnie sings interesting songs and does perfect rhyming. It's pretty interesting. How she comes up with songs on the fly. If I had chilled my bowl, this may be a little quicker. Okay, you guys, listen up. The plan for the Joyful Life with KJ retreat is very much in the works. July, save the date, July 13th through the 16th, Bangor, Maine. You don't want to miss it. Registration will open pretty soon. I've got a few more things to work out, but I have booked a block of rooms. I have picked out food, figured out catering. My next step is to work on the excursion, and as soon as I can nail things down, I will open registration. July 13th through the 16th, Bangor, Maine. Gonna be awesome. Alright. Are we stiff peak yet? No. I hope I get to stiff peak. Wine making? Are you telling me my meringues are made of wine? Mary on Facebook says cream of tartar is the byproduct of wine making. Comes from tartaric acid. Interesting. 'Cause I don't know. 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 I don't know almost there, people. We're almost there. She Googled it. She's driving. I bet she said to her daughter, hey, Google where tartar cream of tartar came from. That's how she knew Bonnie. Maybe she knew. I'm just teasing you, Mary. Oh my word. I pick the weirdest things to cook live. Right? The first person to ever use tartar, cream of tartar. Let me put this leftover acid into some egg whites and see what happens. They're still soft. Well, they're almost there. They're close enough. They are close enough. All right, spread this onto my pan. Whoop! Then we're gonna bake it for 14 minutes.
What are you making?
Making skinny chocolate meringue.
Huh. Mom, what days of the week is July 13th through 16th?
July 13th is a Thursday.
Well, and then we come home Sunday? Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least I don't have school at that time.
Nope. July 13th, we will have dinner.
Okay.
July 14th, we will have teaching and food and games and just crazy amounts of fun. Saturday, we will have an excursion to probably Bahaba.
What will we do there?
I don't know. We'll figure it out. Go up on Cadillac Mountain, take everybody on the scenic tour of Bahaba on the coast of Maine. Maybe we'll go whale watching or something.
Maybe we'll go to the village.
And shop and have lunch, and then we'll come back and we'll have hangout time, and then Sunday we'll have a little worship. Then we'll head home. It'll be a blast. So if you are interested in that, be on the lookout. I've picked the dates, Marianne, and I'm very close to opening registration. It's going to be July 13th through the 16th. All right, that's my meringue. I'm going to bake it 12 to 14 minutes. We'll start with 12. So it's going to be a fun time. I will have to get a minimum amount of registrations in order for it to work. I'm still figuring out the details of that. But it will be fantastic. And the place that we're going has a shuttle right from the airport, so you won't have to rent a car.
Do you mean Bangor Airport?
From the Bangor Airport, yes. All right. Skinny, 350 degrees, Amber. Cook your meringue at 350 degrees. So now I'm going to, let's see. It says, meanwhile, while it's baking, melt the coconut oil and cocoa powder together in the microwave. Whisk in your sweetener. Don't melt the coconut oil all the way. It'll help it from settling to the bottom. When your meringue is done, you're going to put it in a 9x13 pan. Break the meringue into pieces. Pour the skinny chocolate mixture over the top. Break it into pieces if you need to sit in the pan, and then freeze it. And that'll be it. So let's whip that up real quick. Whip up the skinny chocolate, and then we'll make some pudding.
Pudding. So, Mama.
Yes.
At this retreat, what will I get to serve the ladies?
Yes, you can be our waitress. I'll get you you'll wear your Joyful Life apron, and
yeah, or I could wear my prairie outfit.
you can be the waitress.
Or I could wear my prairie outfit.
So the other thing I'm making, Bonnie, is I was going to make Snickers pudding, but then, like I said, in a terrible turn of events, I ran out of Gluckie. So I'm going to make Glycine Glory Pudding. Has anybody ever made Glycine Glory Pudding from Trim Healthy Cookbook? I have not. So I'm going to try it. All right, 1.5 cups of coconut oil. That's some coconut oil. Coconut oil has so many benefits, you guys. I have really discovered this week just how much I had been neglecting my coconut oil. It's very thermogenic. Hey, what are all those little black specks?
Oh, it's probably mold.
It is. Check that out.
Let me see. Let me see.
There's little black things growing.
Guess you can't use it, huh?
Well, I can scrape it off and get underneath.
No.
Yes, it's fine.
I'm
But
not having an attack here.
you're not having an attack.
But I was gonna say.
Okay, check this out, you guys. This is super weird and interesting. Check this out. Can you see? Let me put it in Instagram first. Can you see those little things? No, you can't. Can you see on Facebook? It's like a science
Let me
experiment.
see.
It's like little, they're like growing little spores.
Ew.
It is ew.
Guess we gotta put coconut oil on all this now.
I'm just gonna scrape it off. It's not so bad. Everybody calm down. Nobody freak out, okay? Yes, that's exactly right, Shirley. It's because I double dipped my spoon. I'm gonna scrape a big layer off. Don't worry. Nobody panic or freak out. It will be fine. Coconut oil.
Makes it look like French vanilla.
Gross. Coconut oil is a natural antibiotic, an
Not
antiviral.
anymore.
It's all very isolated to one area.
I'm gonna tell Daddy
Yeah.
you've been eating moldy coconut
It's fine.
oil.
Daddy don't care.
Shh.
It's all isolated. I'm just
But
gonna.
you do realize that mold
There.
can.
Yeah, I know. But it's all
It can be
isolated. It's
microscopic.
fine. Nobody
Just because
panic.
it's isolated, I'm not panicking, thank you. I'm just saying that even if mold is reserved to one area, it can be microscopic. And there are other areas and you might not see it. So I would be careful if I were you.
Eh.
Alright, but don't say I didn't warn you when you're in the toilet growing up.
That's right. It's fermentation.
So don't say I didn't warn you.
Isn't that a song?
No, I'm being serious. Don't say I didn't warn you.
It's fine. I'm not
Again, I
mold
say-
poisoning myself, you guys.
Again, I say, don't say I didn't
All
warn
right,
you.
I heard you. First 8 times.
Can I roll on to camera?
I don't care.
Wait.
You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. Oh. See, Mary Malone says
Where-
it's fine. It's fine.
Hey,
What?
where's the mold?
It's
Where's-
gone. I took care of it. I'm not eating it. I scraped it all off. It's all good.
Yeah, poor Marin. Didn't get a word in. Didn't convince her mama to keep herself safe.
It's fine. Is anybody? That's right. It'll just cook it out.
I don't think that's how it works, but sure.
Isn't it weird? Right?
Bassie would eat it.
She says she scraped it off her coconut oil before and she's lived, and then you just rub the excess into your hands.
Bonnie clap.
What?
Look what she said.
Well, it's because she just had surgery.
Well, I know, but I'm just kidding.
I am making.
I'm just kidding.
I know.
Okay?
I am making skinny chocolate to pour on top of my meringues. Is what I'm making. All right. 2/3 a cup of cocoa.
I wonder when the date on this.
Are we supposed to mix it?
You didn't need it. We're running low anyway, so we'll need it anyway.
Oh, I'm supposed to. No, oh no, I'm.
Hey, get a load of this. Doesn't expire until 2024, but yet there was mold growing
It's
on it.
because I double dipped my spoon and got food in there, and the food molded, not the coconut oil.
I know. I'm just saying.
So am I just saying.
All
Alright, let's see. Meanwhile, melt coconut oil and cocoa powder, together in a bowl in the microwave or on the stove until soft but not totally liquid. Whisk in the powdered sweetener.
The brand is Better Body Foods.
Better body. Better body. Alright. Gentle sweet. If all you have is super
Give
sweet,
me a little bit of that.
if all you have is super sweet, make sure.
Give me some of that.
I'm gonna. Weirdo. If all you what was I saying? If all you have is super sweet, make sure you grind it before making skinny chocolate because it'll be gritty and nobody likes gritty chocolate. 3 teaspoons or 2 tablespoons of gentle sweet.
Bonnie says it's not you that's crazy, it's her friends.
Aw, that's so sweet, Bonnie. My friends are the ones that made me crazy. Oh, man. Gross.
What?
Oh, there was a hair in it.
Oh, no, there was mold in it.
See, even she's like, yeah, whatever. It's because around here,
We eat mold.
we don't eat mold. No, around here, there's hair in everything.
Oh.
Find hair in everything we eat. There's some skinny chocolate. Look at that.
And
How
yes,
easy is that? And then you can just put this in, you can just pour this into cubes or some kind of mold and just freeze it. And then take it out and put it in your fridge and you'll have nice skinny chocolate. But you can also add some peanut powder to this. It'd be really, really good.
and yes, if I wanted to, I would probably eat a lot of Gentle Sweet out of the jar. Because I like Gentle Sweet for some reason.
Want to taste it?
No thanks.
You don't want to taste some moldy coconut oil?
No.
It's really good, actually. Tastes
You
quite...
like mold?
It's a bit nutty.
Well, of course, it's moldy.
All right, let's take a look at our meringue. She's still
Mom,
cooking.
Oh, since you're right. Never mind.
What?
I was gonna ask you if you could get the lemonade.
You can get your own lemonade. I'm busy.
Yeah, of course.
All right. I never realized it used so much coconut oil. This makes 12 to 15 servings. So, makes quite a bit. This is one batch though. But this is Brianna's version. This is not from the cookbook, so I don't know if cookbook skinny chocolate is a little different. This is, I called it skinny chocolate, but this is Brianna's version. And see how it's pretty thick? That's because I didn't melt it all the way. I only melted it for 30 seconds and stirred it from there. All right, let's go ahead and make some glycine glory pudding. We're gonna put the milk, oh, we have to cook it?
Oh wait, I should probably have this.
Man,
What'd you do?
we have to cook it. Okay, let's move this pan. This is for my breakfast, which I haven't eaten yet. Excuse me, move along, child. Maren, don't.
What?
Get.
Jeez.
Back up.
Touchy much?
Teenager. All right.
Someone's touchy.
Someone's touchy. Half cup of milk into the saucepan over medium heat. As it warms, add your gelatin, whisking in the milk. Whisking as the milk comes to a boil. Okay, half a cup. Someone mentioned the other day they have Joy and it settles and they're wondering why. It's because all it is nuts and water. Nuts and water. That's it. Right, sounds like a beat at a dance. At a dance club. Nuts and water, nuts and water. So, yeah, it's gonna settle a little. Yeah, I see it. Either that or he just doesn't speak good English. Alright.
Wow. Africa? Wow.
Africa. Awesome. She's in Uganda. How cool is that?
Uganda.
Alright.
I wonder if it's hot there.
I would imagine. They have a bigger sun over there.
We have a lot more snow here.
I wonder if it snows anywhere in Africa.
I would think rarely.
I don't know. Maybe up north. I don't know.
I mean, where is Uganda?
Africa.
I know it's in Africa, but north or south?
I don't know.
Or central?
I don't even really know where Africa is, so.
It's a continent.
Well, I know that.
Like in the middle of the earth, I think. You know, near Europe and Asia.
All right, 2 more minutes on the skinny chocolate. I want it slightly browned, golden brown. Oh, plug in. Watch out. Move.
Jeez.
Okay. Says half a cup and add your gelatin, whisking as the milk comes to a boil. 1 tablespoon plus a half a teaspoon of gelatin. Okay. 1 tablespoon plus a half a teaspoon. Ooh, I'm almost out of gelatin too. I guess I better get on that.
Mom,
What?
who's selling console?
No, it's just somebody spam with comments. Fine. All right.
I just never heard of them. I just never thought you had a follower named that.
All right. Whisk it as it comes to a boil. As the milk comes to a boil, remove it from the heat. If you are using coconut oil or butter, add it to the hot milk. Well, so you can make this an S, but I'm not doing this. Oh my word, Bonnie. She said, I just got stool softeners delivered to my front door. Thanks for sharing that information on a cooking show while I'm making pudding.
Give her a break. She's high. She won't remember it. She won't remember it. Like that time you were high and when you were high on anesthesia yourself and ordered 20 bottles of ketchup.
I never did such a thing.
Oh, yes, you did.
All right. What does this say to make it a fuel pole?
Mount Kilimanjaro probably has snow. Where's that? Mount Kilimanjaro.
It's in Africa.
Huh. And I wonder where Mount Everest is.
Oh no, couldn't tell you.
I think it's in Asia.
I couldn't tell you. All right, I think we need just another couple of minutes.
Maybe if one of the mamas, maybe somebody. Oh, hi, babies.
All right.
Hi, sweetie.
Bonnie.
I can't see. Also, we can talk about.
No, you don't need to
Oh my
read
gosh.
that live.
Bonnie clap. Seriously, girl. I know
These
you're high,
lives
but-
go nowhere fast. All right. Okay, hold on. I can't think of what I got to do next. I'm going to burn my pudding.
I'm just laughing.
I know. All right. Remove from the heat. If you are using coconut oil or butter, I'm really confused by this recipe. It doesn't say what to do to make it a fuel pole. I'm assuming it's the MCT. Okay. So remove it from the heat.
This Cindy's playing along.
Put the remaining 1.5 cups of milk, including the MCT, into a blender.
Bonnie says, you're the one with no glucose and moldy coconut oil, but I'm the weird. How do I say this? How do I respond to that?
All right.
Bonnie, girlfriend, you're on meds. You'll be fine in a few weeks.
A few weeks. All right. There's the rest of
Show
the
yourself
liquid.
again soon.
There's the rest of the liquid and 2 to 3 teaspoons of MCT oil. MCT. I did just buy some of this, so this is a brand new jar. 2 to 3 teaspoons would be almost a tablespoon, so I'm just going to go under a
What's
tablespoon.
that?
MCT. Okay, let's take the meringue out now.
Did you know? Did you? Oh. Yeah, that must be a bother.
All right, here's my meringue. Watch out, Marin, I don't want to burn you. Here's my meringue. It's just slightly brown, crispy. I'm going to leave it sit there for couple of minutes.
I know,
Cool.
Bonnie.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, I've got. What else? This is so hard. It never tells me when to add the rest of the ingredients. Oh, yes, it does right there. 1.5 cups of milk and the remaining ingredients, including your MCT, into a blender. Add hot milk and blend. All right, this says for flavor you can add butter extract or other. Butterscotch, maple, banana. It doesn't talk about putting any powder in it. I wanted to put peanut powder, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it because it says I can. It doesn't say I can, but it's fine. Okay, I got my MCT. Let's put some salt. Where's the salt?
We know, Bonnie. That's cool, isn't it? Bonnie says, recipes have instructions, I promise.
I'm gonna put some vanilla. Make sure it's not brags.
Very helpful, Bonnie. Very helpful. We're rebels? Well, what would you say to this? I don't know what to say.
All right, vanilla. I was gonna do. I want to put peanut powder in it. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna do it and see what happens.
Bonnie, you'll be happy to know that when I make my stuff, I always follow directions.
It doesn't say anything about adding peanut powder, but I'm doing it anyway. It's not gonna hurt anything. It will be fine. Peanut powder. All right, here's what else I'm gonna add. It says a teaspoon of extract. I'm gonna do a teaspoon of caramel, or not, a capful. I'm not putting turmeric and garlic in my pudding. Ooh, I could make a savory pudding though. This is marshmallow extract. I'm putting caramel, marshmallow, and peanut. Because I can. All right. What else? 2 scoops of integral collagen. Somebody remind me how much a scoop of collagen is. Is it 1.5 tablespoons?
I think it's just a spoonful.
No, there's an actual measurement. Is it 1.5
Gross.
tablespoons? I'm pretty sure.
Bonnie says gross.
What's gross about peanut butter and marshmallow? It tastes like butterscotch. Weirdo.
Bonnie, I agree with you there. Sadly for my mother, I do agree with you
I don't
there,
care.
Bonnie.
You don't have to agree to be. You can be wrong. It's all right.
I think I'm right.
Everybody's entitled to be wrong once in a while. Where does it say that? Oh, if you add cream, it becomes an S.
Savory pudding. Okay.
All right.
Well, I can
2.5
say so, Bonnie.
teaspoons. Thank you, Cindy Wetzel. All right, now pour your hot liquid in and blend. And how long do we blend it for? Has anybody ever made this? Give the puddings a stir after an hour. I thought I saw that it had to sit overnight. Oh no, that was a different pudding. All right, pour the hot liquid in and blend well is all it says. Yeah, if you've made this, tell me in the comments if you've made it. I'd love to know from somebody who's made this. Did you like it, Bonnie?
Bonnie says she's no help today.
You said what?
Bonnie said that she's no help today. Bonnie, you're on meds. It's okay.
You can stop saying
What?
that.
I'm sorry. I should go.
I don't know about you. All right, let's try our peanut butter marshmallow pudding juice. Well, the flavor is fantastic. Says it takes a while to firm up, so let's see. It makes 2 1-cup servings or 4 half-cup. Well, obviously that makes sense. Seems pretty thin. Well, of course, it's got gelatin in it, so it's going to thicken up as it sits.
Well, Bonnie, when there's a kitchen mess, it means you made something good.
That's right, Marin. There, okay.
It
So
means you're done good.
I made 3 1/3 cup servings. Nope, 3 3/4. I don't know. I don't do math on Saturdays.
The bigger the mess, the better the food, I'd say.
That's right. And the uglier it is, usually the better it tastes. All right. There are some fuel pull puddings made for my fuel cycle. Those will serve me well on days and fuel pull days.
Are you meal prepping or something? Or is that on Sundays?
Yes, they do help, Bonnie. I can't be without a scapoline patch. Scalpaline, I can't remember. All right. She says to put your meringue. This is the skinny chocolate meringues. So to take your little meringue and put it into a 9x13 pan, break up what you need to make it fit. It doesn't matter if it's broken. And it's stuck a little.
Now you're making me want lemon meringue cookies. Thanks for that.
Meringue cookie. Oh, meringue cookies. I know what you mean. Yeah. Guess I should have sprayed the old parchment. Oh well, doesn't matter.
It'll taste good.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, she said. Shoot. We are, well, not in the group, Nikki. So I'm working through a fuel cycle right now. Kind of a practice run for upcoming group cycles. I needed one. I hadn't done one in a while. I didn't want to lead one while I was unfamiliar.
Bonnie wants to know, will these be paper infused?
Huh?
That's what she asked.
It is totally stuck to my parchment.
I'll take that as a yes.
No. All right.
Just, Mom, apparently you have some crazy admins because Bonnie says so. I should probably shut my mouth now.
Yes, you're fine.
I'm gonna get some after.
What are you talking about? Stop. You're fine.
It looks
All right.
like fried eggs without the yolk.
like fried eggs, doesn't it?
Well, fried eggs without the yolk. No offense.
All right. This is the messiest possible way to make whatever it is that I'm attempting to make.
Meringues?
Let's see. I'm going to spray my parchment just a touch because just a real light spray. And I'm going to kind of break this up a little.
Other days.
A little bit like
Eggs? Like mold?
bland marshmallows almost.
They need chocolate.
I think the texture is going to make these skinny chocolate bites pretty cool, actually. I think the texture is really going to...
That is a revelation, Bonnie.
They're a little dry, but I think actually this texture
Drench them in
is
chocolate.
really going to add to the skinny chocolate.
Yeah, drench
It's
them in
gonna
that,
give it-
you'll be good.
Like a little chewy chew.
Choo, 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 choo. Holy mother of chocolate.
I didn't do very good at pouring it over the chocolate. It kind of just, the chocolate all floated to the sides. I think this is not what I wanted to do. I wanted the meringue under the chocolate. Instead, it's mixed in because I didn't do it right.
Are
No,
the
that's a big
THM
story.
marshmallows a fuel pull, Mom?
Yes.
Yeah, they are, Shirley.
You talking my recipe, Shirley? My recipe is.
Well, Bonnie, everyone wants chocolate, so I don't blame you.
All right, there. I think it'll be good. Just give a little unique texture to the skinny chocolate. Oh man, I haven't had skinny chocolate in a while. That is good, you guys.
So, Mom, are you meal prepping or something?
Yes,
I thought you didn't do that until Sundays.
I'm just doing it for video today, so it'll be done. This is all I'm prepping. Dessert. Look at this kitchen.
That's a good sign you made something good.
This kitchen is upside down.
Well, Mom,
It is kind of a spongy, marshmallowy texture. Yeah, you could use my marshmallows.
Mom,
You could make them, chop them, and mix them in with that.
Mom, this means you're making something good.
I actually have a recipe that I used to make called, I guess it's called stained glass chocolate or something. We always called it something else. I can't remember what it was that we called it. I've been wanting to make it with like a fudgy chocolate, my marshmallows, and nuts. Maybe I'll do that when the fuel cycle is done. All right, let's make some quick breakfast and then let people go about their day.
What breakfast are we making?
Gonna make
Eggs?
hot bacon and eggs.
Hey, can I make them? Can I make them? Please, please, please.
Well,
I want to make the eggs.
we're gonna make them together because I'm making
Well, I want to.
something to go on the bottom
Are you making
first.
fried or scrambled?
I'm gonna make them with a hot bacon vinaigrette, like
Some
fried
scram-
eggs.
Can I help make them?
You're right here.
I
Yes.
like flipping eggs.
Make sure there's no hair.
Want me to tie my hair?
It has colored marshmallows. The stuff that I've made.
Mom, you know what you should make THM if you can THMify it for Easter?
What?
Marshmallow peeps.
Yeah, you can THMify peeps.
You want to THMify peeps for Easter? For an
think?
Easter live. What do you think?
No. I am gonna make
Cadbury eggs. Yeah.
marshmallow eggs. No.
Hey, Mom.
What?
If Danforth has some premix, I'm gonna get a bunch of them. Because,
No, you're not.
well, because then this year I might not be able to get my hands on them.
All right, let's put a clean spatula into our coconut oil. I'm making cabbage for underneath my eggs because I'm not just eating eggs for breakfast, Bonnie. What am I, some kind of lunatic that doesn't eat vegetables for breakfast?
I'll be honest, Mom. I don't eat breakfast at all.
I know.
For me, it's brunch. You tie this for me.
This dog is obsessed. Everybody listen carefully to the crunch. Let's see if you can
Point
hear
the
it.
camera
Here,
down in it.
listen. Can you hear his crunching?
Mom, point the camera down and give him another piece of it.
Yeah, I can't with the camera up there. It's hard.
I can use the GoPro camera.
I'm live on 2 cameras.
Is
That's
he
why.
allowed to jump?
Yeah.
We can have him jump.
Is that a cabbage worm? Dog will eat it.
Ew, Mom.
It wasn't
Twice
a
in a
worm.
day. Well, why don't you have him jump to say hi?
You come over here to say hi, and I'll give you a piece of cabbage. You ready? Come over here. Woo! Don't do that.
Easy. He's a good boy. I'm
He
gonna go.
loves it. As soon as I pull out cabbage, he is all over it.
It's his favorite snack.
It is.
We ought to just give him a big bowl of cabbage just for him. I'd go along with it.
All right. This is how I cook my chicken broth or my cabbage in a little chicken broth. Turn around.
Bassy boy is such a sweetie. Is such a sweetie. Can he visit the retreat for some love and pictures with the group? Are dogs allowed at the hotel?
Huh?
Are dogs allowed at the
I
hotel?
doubt it.
Because if they were, we could bring Heems.
Yes, if you weren't live
I'll be
when
back.
I said it before, the retreat is being worked on very much. Yes, honey. One of those days. The plan for the retreat is July 13th through the 16th. Activities are being planned out. I'm going to release registration soon. I just have to nail down prices for a tour bus. So there will be a minimum amount of registrations that I'll need in order to make this work, and I think it's doable.
Oh yeah,
So-
and guess what? I'm coming too, so you get to meet yours truly.
There will be options for 4 to a room, so that the price of the room would only be around $50 a night. Well, there's tax too, so like say $60 a night if you decide to bunk in groups of 4 bunks of 4. So you'd be sleeping next to a friend.
And I'm sleeping with
But
him.
how much fun will that be?
I'm sleeping
Right?
with
Oh, I'm
Mom.
sleeping with Bonnie.
So I can get my own room? Can I get my own room?
Bonnie's like, oh heck no. I ain't sleeping in the room with KJ.
Well, if you are, can I get my own
She's
room?
not just sleeping in the room with me. We're gonna snuggle.
Ew.
Bonnie and I.
Okay, Mom. If that is
Yes,
the
I
case-
will, Marianne. I'll send out a text to everyone when registration goes live. So take the time and be looking up flights if you're interested into Bangor, Maine. You can get flights cheaper into Boston and then drive if you want, but we're about 4.5 hours to Boston.
And if any one of you was in New Hampshire, we're 3 hours
You
away.
can also fly into Portland, Maine. Sometimes less expensive depending where you're flying from, and we're about a 2.5 hour drive. I will have the room available Thursday all day, so I would say like check in, and it will be like, I'm guessing sometime after lunch, because dinner would be provided. Meals will be included in this except for the day of our excursion. Who flies to Bangor? Do you mean like who flies to Bangor? Or do you mean like what people? A Delta? American?
Delta, I think, does.
I know Delta does. American does.
Because we
Frontier
flew Colorado
does.
on Delta
I believe
once.
Frontier does.
I would recommend Delta because my
It's cabbage.
like the whole family.
Is it what? No, the slide door's not open.
Like, we flew to Colorado on Delta, so I would recommend that.
Yes, Delta's my favorite.
And I ate peanuts.
Plus, we have a good friend of coaching, April Brum, whose husband is a Delta pilot.
So she can fly from here for free.
All right, that's getting steamed
bet.
up. I'm gonna put some seasonings on there.
Hey, Mom. If you're getting a roll with Bonnie, can I get my one next door?
Bonnie, you have to bring Lucy. The two of them have friends.
Hey, we could get our own room next door.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
All right.
It'll be kind of like a practice run for college. It would be like a practice run, right?
All right. Onion powder, garlic
Onion?
powder.
Oh. What in the world, woman? You're gonna make my eyes burn.
Why?
Just all those
Cayenne.
spices. Oh dear. Here we go.
Salt and pepper. Today I had a breakfast with friends at a local diner and enjoyed a side salad with my omelet. Omelet, that's great. I bet, did the waitress look at you funny when you said, can I have a side salad with my omelet? More people should have side salads with their omelet. Think about how healthy we would be if instead of toast and home fries, omelets came with side salads. I just got the look. Oh, Instagram can't see you, so they don't even, they just hear me
I'll
talking
do that
to
again.
you.
I'll do that again. Do it.
I got a pretty stinky eye there. All right, I'm just gonna cook out the liquid and then we're gonna add eggs and make a hot bacon vinaigrette. I've made this once before. I have a recipe somewhere. I cannot find it myself, so I'm going to just do it from
Good
memory.
morning, Connie.
Is it somebody who's had hot bacon vinaigrette? Remind me. It's brown swerve, cayenne, hot sauce, garlic, onion powder, vinegar, and oil. Right? Does that sound right?
What?
Nothing.
What? So are you making like a fried egg on the vinaigrette or something?
Yeah.
Well, before you put cayenne in it, so Mom,
Yes, you're right, Shirley. That would be a great side, fried cabbage
Mom,
in restaurants.
on a fried egg, before you put hot sauce in it, can you please let me try a little sliver of the white part?
You think
not
you're
the
going to
yolk.
eat my breakfast?
Just a question. I only meant like a little sliver.
Yes. Do ads always? Yes, the ads pop up. For some people, Karen, they come across the videos, some in the comments. I don't really have control over what comes up. I don't.
So,
What? I'm gonna pour some of that liquid out.
does the Hilton, the hotel we're staying at, does that have a pool or no?
Yes, it does.
Does that mean I can go to the pool a couple times?
Yes, it does. It has a beautiful pool.
Because you know that a hotel is not a hotel without a pool.
Nope, it ain't. It's just a bunch of rooms.
And an elevator.
It's a nice hotel. It's got a restaurant. No, that's not. No, I'm not buying that. That's not part of it.
What am I going to eat?
You're gonna eat trim healthy food if you're gonna eat. All right.
Just saying.
Don't worry. There will be plenty of food you can eat that you will enjoy. Plenty. And you can get food from the restaurant. Don't worry. It's not THM food. Look, she's out. She says she's not coming to the retreat because there's going to be healthy food. It's going to be food like grilled chicken and beef burgundy with veggies and brown rice. And there's going to be possibly a barbecue night.
Are you trying to torture me?
All right. Let's make some eggs.
Wait.
You want to do it?
Well, I'm a little scared.
Grab me 3 or 4 slices of bacon out of that bag over there. Now I added a fair amount of coconut oil to the pan because, bye Caitlin.
Bye, Caitlin.
I added a fair amount of
And?
coconut. Yep, just lay them right in there. Coconut oil to the pan because this is a deep S, and so I want this to be.
Can you move that one?
Just plop it in there. I want this to be fairly heavy in healthy fats. So I'm gonna let that cook for a minute with the cover so that the tops get cooked on the eggs real quick. The hotel is the Hilton Garden Inn, Nikki. Robin, if you go to my website, joyfullifewithkj.com, at the top of the page, you can sign up for texting, and I will text you every time I go live.
It's near like the Bangor Mall and Sam's Club.
Yeah, it's right beside Sam's Club. And I will text you with things. Different things. I don't text you. I text every day when I go live. You can squeeze 5 into a room. If you want to be frugal, the max they allow to squeeze into a room is 5 by fire code. But yeah, you could.
Well, Mom, if you're sleeping with one of the other mamas, I'm calling my own room.
I told you, Bonnie and I are sharing a room and a bed. We're gonna snuggle. We're gonna snuggle, Bonnie and I.
That's
and I'm
weird.
gonna make her banana split coffees. When she wakes up, I'm gonna serve her with banana split coffees.
I'm going to serve myself with sausage, I guess.
Where's I need my.
Nikki wants to know if Bassy Boy's going to be there. Why not?
I don't know if he could handle
We
this.
could get permission from the hotel.
I just cooked eggs with this, by the way.
We could get some
Okay,
permission.
I
from
know
the
it's
hotel.
dirty, so don't think I'm cooking
It does
with
have
a dirty
swimming pool.
spatula.
No, it's not your own imagination, Bonnie. We promise you this is real.
She doesn't want to share a room with KJ. She doesn't want to wake up to KJ singing in her ear.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know how much of the egg cooking you're going to do because I'm not flipping them.
Well, if you're sleeping with Bonnie, right? If you're gonna share a room with Bonnie, I'm getting my own room. At least it comes we'll share.
It should be on your bucket list, Bonnie Clapp. It should.
Oh, well, are there 2 beds in a room? So you can each have one?
Yeah, but we're going to squeeze 4 people in.
Hey, Mom, can I get my own room?
We'll talk about it.
I think that's enough. I mean, like next to you, if you're that worried about it. You know I'm responsible.
Marin, chill. It has nothing to do with responsibility. All right. I know this video is
Imagine
long.
the fun they'd have.
I know. All right, are my eggs cooked? My egg whites. I gotta put some of that oil on there to make sure those egg whites get cooked.
Can I put them onto the
I do
plate?
not want raw egg whites. Raw egg yolks, yes. Raw
What?
egg whites, negative.
Too much raw would cause salmonella.
Absolutely negative. Nikki's a snuggler. She can come in there. I think, Shirley, you and I, with Bonnie in the morning, can you imagine? Bonnie would lose her mind. She'd die. All right. Do you want to put them on the plate?
Yes,
You can't freak out if
ma'am.
you get splattered. They're a little splattered.
I'll need mittens.
No. Here, come on. Oh, chill. Don't be chicken.
Stop moving.
I was trying to get it on the spatula
Where?
for
Where do you want it to
you.
go?
On my cabbage. The other one
It's
on there.
sticking.
It's okay. The other one on there.
Oh. Oh. Keeps folding.
Okay, gotta have runny yolks for this. All right.
Can I do the honor of poking one of them?
Don't you poke my eggs.
I want to poke an egg.
Not yet.
Dang it.
All right, let's make the hot bacon
Oh,
vinaigrette to go on the
The
top.
dates are July 13th through the 16th.
All right, here's how we're gonna make a Deep S compliant breakfast. We got the cabbage sauteed in coconut oil,
Topped with eggs.
topped with 2 eggs. Now we're gonna make a hot bacon vinaigrette. So we've got bacon, we got leftover coconut oil. I may need to add a little extra coconut oil. Splash of Bragg's, you don't need a lot.
Something to brag about.
A bunch of
But
vinegar.
Bragg's is something to brag about, isn't it? Huh?
Yeah. Gonna add some brown swerve. Gonna add some cayenne.
Okay, but before you put that on the eggs, right? I
Better
need to have
take
a
your
little
bite of the
sliver.
egg white right now. Come over here and get a fork. That is onion powder, garlic,
Well, I'm not having any yolk, thank you.
and I'm just gonna cook it for a minute and let it caramelize.
Eh?
Go ahead. Don't you poke my egg.
Hey!
Eat the egg white.
I want to poke one.
No
Just
poking.
one. You can have the other egg to poke. Hopefully it won't taste like cabbage.
Oh, God forbid you take a bite of cabbage. You might die. Can you get me the hot sauce, please?
Where is it?
In the fridge, on the door, on the left. Yep. Oh, salt. I forgot salt. A couple of tablespoons. Yep.
Here's your hot sauce.
Oh, a
Hope
little
you're
hot
Hope
sauce.
you're happy.
Alright, I haven't made this in a while, so now I need to taste it.
Mama snuggles Bassy.
I do.
Speaking of which, here he is. Look, here
Vinegar's
he
all
is.
stuff.
Look, here he is, Mama.
I see him.
Here's the boy. Here's the boy. Hey, Mom. I wonder if we could get special permission to bring the dog.
No, I doubt it.
Aww, the ladies would love to see the beastie boy. They
Marianne.
would be babies.
Listen for a sec. It'd just be door to door to door rooms. How cool would that be? Just walk from room to room. Alright, that's it. That's my hot bacon vinaigrette to pour over my eggs. This is so good, you guys. So good. This is one of my favorite breakfasts, and I haven't made it in forever. Amazing deep S.
You want my fork?
Sure.
I only took a tiny bite out. Is it?
Look
dirty?
at my kitchen. Look at my kitchen, okay? Ready?
This is a good thing.
This is from 2 desserts
And breakfast.
and breakfast. Okay, Instagram. Look around here for a minute.
And I'll probably be pulling out my brunch in a minute.
Look at this. This is from 2 desserts.
Give me a bite.
I would give anything to say my cooking messy is a facade,
What?
but it's not.
Hey, Mom. It's
All
kind
right.
of a good thing that you have a messy kitchen. It means you cooked something good.
Right. There we go. Eggs, cabbage, and hot bacon vinaigrette. Sure you don't want to try a bite?
No.
I wish you would.
Poke that yolk, Mama. Probably be more satisfying if it was on the plate.
Mm-mm.
Peace.
So good. So good. All right. Thanks for joining me for an hour as we made all this nonsense. I hope you had fun. I'll get you more information for the retreat as soon as the details are finalized. It should be very soon. I'm confirming the menu this weekend. So I will get more information to you very, very soon. In the meantime, July 13th through the 16th. Be ready.
Boy.
All right, guys, I love you so much. Have a great weekend.
Boy.
Whoops, hold on. I got to hit the right button.